Hello, my name is Jorge Diego. This is going to be part one of the campus networking video or project. In this, we're going to go ahead and it's a case study, or we're going to do Albino University. So basically, the requirements in this is that you're going to have the main campus and as well as a branch of the campus. So that's going to be at a different location, looks like 20 miles away. And the requirements of this, it looks like the main campus is going to have three buildings. That's going to be building A, building B, building C. Each building will actually have several departments in it. Um, you know, building A is going to have the admin, HR, and finance. Of course, it's saying that each one has to have a PC in it, um, as well as we will add a printer as well. We're going to go ahead and have VLANs as well. Um, so in building B, same thing. Basically, we have a VLAN and we're going to have a printer and a PC. We're also going to have building C is the IT department. There we're going to have the student labs and the IT department. The IT department will actually have the host, the university web server and other servers, which is the email server. And the smaller campus, it's going to have the health and sciences, which is going to be for staff and looks like it's separate floors. So it's going to be for staff and student labs. They're going to be on separate floors. So of course we're going to have to go ahead and configure the core devices and a few end devices to provide end-to-end connectivity and access to internal servers and external servers. So each one is going to be expected to be on their own separate IP, and the switches should be configured with appropriate VLANs and security settings. Um, a RIP v2 will also be used to routing the routers, internal networks, and static routers for external servers. The devices in building A will be expected to acquire IP addresses from a router-based DHCP server. So in this, we have the entire topology. So we do have the main campus with the router, the main router on it. So that's going to be right here. This is the main router campus. And then of course, branching off from that, we have the cloud, which is for the email server. And then we also have the branch router over here. And in the main campus, we have a hub here. And of course, that goes to the switches for, this is building A. So these are all the departments in building A. They each have their own switch. This is the admin. And below that, we have the VLAN and their individual IP addresses. It repeats for, admin, HR, finance, and business. And then this is building B. We also have same thing, two separate departments that were required in building B and their own IP address in the VLANs. And then we have building C. This is the student labs, their own VLAN and IP address. And then this is the IT department where we have the servers that are needed as well. And this is the branch campus. We're looking at health and sciences. I believe that's what it was called. And it has its own switch hub. And then each floor, one for staff and then one for um, the student lab, as well as these these routers that are the router that's connected to the cloud and to the branch campus actually has to have its own type of cabling. That was a serial DCE. I believe that is a faster cabling That's why it's required, since it is reaching out. And then of course the rest, just we use just the automatic, just like on the lab it says to use automatic. And then from there we just did the routing, routing from the hub to the switches. And then these are the individual IP addresses for the cloud, and then the IP address from here to here, and the IP address from here to here. And that's the actual network topology completed. And that's it. Part 2 will be next.